Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe. A very warm welcome to the day 2 of my YouTube channel, A Few Facts About Psychology. Day 1 we discussed a brief about bullying, who are bullies and why do they perform this bullying act and where can it happen. So day 2 we are going to discuss about who are the bystanders of the bullying act, who are the observants, mute observants, what is their mentality, why don't they raise their voice against this bullying act, and how does this bullying act affect the mental health of the subject who is being bullied. So first of all, I would like to tell you that the mentality of the bystanders, that is who are mute observants of the bullying act, but they refuse to raise their voice against the bullying act, is that they look down upon the person who's being bullied and they think that they can never land up in that situation. It will never happen with them. They refuse to raise their voice. They don't have humanity in them. And they think, what have we got to do with it? It's none of our business. They don't think that even they can land up in this situation, even they can face all this. And how does this bullying behavior affect the mental health of the subject who is being bullied? Now, the subject who is being bullied may undergo through stress. What is stress? Stress is a difficult situation in which the subject is not able to cope up with. Usually, stress has two responses, fight and flight. But sometimes the subject who is being bullied can neither fight nor flight. And stress is usually of two types, eustress and distress. Eustress is the positive stress which motivates a person to work harder and to work with the full potential, and it always gives a positive outcome. While distress is the negative stress, eustress is the positive stress and distress is the negative stress. Distress is the stress which incapacitates the person who is being bullied. Distress incapacitates the person and it makes a person feels that she can do nothing. Hopelessness develops in the individual, worthlessness develops in the individual. Even if the person is very talented or very intelligent, the person tends to lose his or her functionality. So distress can have many harmful effects on the subject, like it can result in psychosomatic pains. Psychosomatic pains are like bodily pains. It could be headache, it could be stomach ache, it could be body ache, it could be limbs aching, it could be neck ache, back ache, and with no medical evidence. The pains are very much real and they are very much perceived by the subject, but they have no medical origin. When the subject goes through the various medical examinations, the reports indicate no medical pathology, no medical abnormality. The condition is totally psychological. It may be due to a stressful situation that the person is going through. So bullying can also result in psychosomatic pains. It can result in stress. And distress is the stress which is associated with the subject who is undergoing bullying. And another mental health issue which the person who is bullied can go through is depression. Depression is marked by hopelessness, helplessness, worthlessness, and the person loses interest in the activities once he or she enjoyed. It's quite possible that if bullying is happening in a school habitat or a college habitat, the subject who is victimized or targeted by the bullies may be very good in studies, may be very fond of studying, but loses his or her interest in the activities once enjoyed. She may land up in depression. And another very extreme condition which a bullied subject goes through may be suicidal ideation, a very thought of suicide or even attempt to suicide. This happens in extreme cases. So that's all for today. We will discuss more about bullying and the psychological impact of bullying on the mental health of the subject on day 3. Thank you for watching my YouTube session. A few facts about psychology. Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe.